and welcome to the month-end update, brought to you by the Bible Talks at Youngstown State University in northeastern Ohio. I'm your host, Matthew Fabian.
And I'm also your host, Ashley Thompson.
On this update, we will be discussing TBT ministry news.
That's right, we will be keeping you up to date on all things college ministry. And when will we be doing this, Matt?
At the end of each month.
At the end of the month.
First up on today's show, Ashley, what's new?
Well, since you asked, this weekend I baked some cinnamon rolls, and I wasn't sure about it because sometimes it's tricky to get them to rise. But it went really well, so I'm thinking maybe next weekend...
Great. But I was hoping for something TBT related.
This year, the Bible Talks have started doing something called Street Talk. Matt, can you tell us about Street Talk?
Sure thing. The word street comes from the Old English word straight, which is of West Germanic origin, meaning paved road, and talks is also of West Germanic origin,
Matt,
meaning...
This is the news, not entomology class.
But who doesn't love word origin history?
Most people, Matt. Street Talks is TBT's way of connecting with students on campus to share the message of the gospel with them and help them think seriously about questions of life and eternal life especially. I was able to observe Matt in action, street talking if you will. Here's some footage from the field. This is Ashley Thompson reporting live from the Youngstown State University. I'm here with Matthew Fabian and we're about to do some street talk. How are you feeling about it, Matt?
Excited to share the gospel.
Let's do it.
Hey man, my name's Matt. I'm with the student organization, and we're going around asking people this question. Do you have a moment to give an answer? No.
Better luck next time, Matt.
That feels about right.
It's never easy to share with someone about your faith, but a great way to start is by asking them about theirs. Don't be discouraged, friends. We've all been rejected before.
Psh, speak for yourself, Ashley. I make all the shots I take.
Sure. Moving right along, a new special began on the Bible Talk social media called Pour Over Theology.
The socials team travels around with the Youngstown area with Pastor Bruce and asks him hard-hitting questions about caffeinated beverages and theology.
Matt, you're forgetting the most important part.
I am?
What my co-host has forgotten to mention is the integration of local coffee shops. The social team is literally pouring over theology while drinking pour over coffee.
Yes, of course, and whatever other caffeinated beverages they prefer. Ashley, what's your preferred brew?
Tea.
Sorry for that interruption.
We had to have a heated discussion about beverages.
We now cut to Bryce in the field. Bryce?
Back to you.
Thanks, Bryce.
And now to our recurring segment, Shameless Plug.
A segment where we shamelessly talk about this month's plug event.
In September, we were graciously hosted by the Knight family, who made sure to hide their good silverware. Thanks to Liv Batten, there's now an ongoing debate at TBT whether silverware is better than plasticware.
But we don't have time to get into that debate now.
Of course. We visited their house on the lake and had a darn tootin' time.
A highlight from the event was the cornhole competition that everyone took way too seriously.
I think we took it just the right amount of serious.
Of course you do, Matt. You spent 30 minutes telling us about the importance of wrist snaps.
Well, it's objective that the best way to throw a bag is to let it rest in your hand on your four fingers while firmly gripping it with your thumb. And then as you go through your...
Conveniently enough, you're looking at the winners of this very important tournament.
Fun times.
Fun times indeed. We are now approaching the end of our month-end update, but we want to leave you with some encouragement.
What?
I told you about this backstage.
You absolutely did not.
Just read the verse. It'll be fine.
Okay. 2 Corinthians 4:16 says, "So we do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day." And although we have cherry-picked this verse and do not have time for a mini sermon on the context,
we hope you can be encouraged. Do not lose heart. If you have committed your life to Christ, He restores us daily. Whatever you're going through right now, bring it to Him and talk to some trusted Christian friends about it.
And if you haven't come to know Christ, we encourage you to ask questions. Be curious. Engage with us via all the platforms we offer.
Although we are a big fan of bits and jokes on this show, we would never joke about your soul and salvation.
Well...
Remember, God made you special, and He loves you very much.
Did you just quote VeggieTales?
Maybe.
You know the writer has come out and said that he...
And that's all the time we have. Matt, Any closing remarks?
You know, I always have something to say. Remember, the Bible Talks is all about making disciples who make more disciples. We want to see you mature in the image of Christ and work hard to see the same gospel growth in others.
Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to tune in next month for another month-end update from the Bible Talks at Youngstown State University. Outro.
Tea is literally the most pointless beverage in the entire world. Yes, it's hot and maybe it's good for your throat, but you're going to get the same benefits from coffee. See, coffee makes you feel...
Good for you.
Good for you how? It has a fraction of the caffeine that coffee.
Hey guys, we need to get back to the episode, okay?
But she is completely wrong.
It's okay, we got to get back to the episode.
You need to correct your sister who's right.
My goodness.
All right, we're gonna resume